Tribulation of hungry ghosts can contaminate minds greatly. Shi Yuan struggled out of it because he's very firm on Buddhism. Tribulation of hungry ghosts is a natural buster for Tu Wangsheng's Buddhism. He may die here. Tisk. He's almost a hungry ghost faculty. I want to devour his ghost energy. Wusheng sect practices Buddhism by cultivating 100 mortal desires, admitting self-inferiority, and experiencing the demonic desires deeply to achieve the greatness of nirvana. The second trial of the Buddhist debate is actually very hard for the Wusheng sect. We cultivate desires, and the 8 punishments in hell dig out the participants' dark side. It could be devastating for immature Wusheng sect disciples because their desires might devour them easily and lead them astray. But at the same time, it could be an opportunity to exceed oneself, restrain the 8 punishments of hell, and reach the next level. Don't let me down, kid. The spirit-leading joss stick is about to burn out. Please be ready to hit the wooden fish, Nun Sime. Sure. Whoosh. What's the hurry? The joss stick hasn't burned out yet. If we wait until then, the disciples who have been immersed too deeply will be difficult to rescue. So of course we should wake them up before it burns out. Don't make trouble, Monk Wuji. Why are you so impatient, Sime? Give up, Wuji. Tu Wangsheng has lost his mind. Staying in the illusion will only make him suffer more. I understand your disciple would gain a lot if he made it this time. However, it won't bet worth it if he make mistakes and hurt himself. Just wait for a moment. With my disciple's talent, he will beat it. The Buddhist debate isn't held just for you, Wuji. Besides your disciple, there are others in the illusion world as well. You crossed the line, Wuji. Why do you have to do this, Master Wuji? Ha, do you think I'm afraid of you? The awakening must wait, no matter you like it or not. Damn, why are they about to fight? What about the trial and my relic? Wangsheng. He's in it too deeply. Wake him up now. Don't you knock on that. Qi deviation will either kill him or disable him, Wuji. Do you want to see your disciple become disabled? It's his fate. I'll take whatever that comes out. A demon sect indeed. That's hardcore. But this is my chance. Growl. Here. Too many of them will drown you. Let me share some of your pressure. This is? Monk excellence can absorb others' hungry ghosts? What an amazing disciple from Rosefinch Temple. Rosefinch Temple's Demon Taming Sutra states that hungry ghosts can only be released, not absorbed, but now it looks like Monk excellence has discovered his own way. I made it, Master. You didn't let me down, kid. Your body is injured, but the refinement of that 8 punishments in hell can offset what you have suffered. Thank Monk excellence now. If he didn't absorb the hungry ghosts on you, you wouldn't make it. Thank you, Monk excellence. If someone has to suffer in hell, I'll do it. Good. Very good. I knew absorbing his hungry ghosts would wake him up. It was also a nice feast. My hungry ghosts are much stronger now. If someone has to suffer in hell, I'll do it. Monk excellence indeed. The Buddhist debates trials are for helping you understand something new and make improvements. Tu Wangsheng gained with the help of Monk excellence. That's his good luck. We've given Wuji the moment he wanted, Nun Sime. I don't think he'll stop you from ringing the bell now. How about we both take a step back? Today is Buddha's blessing day. It's bad to fight in front of Buddha. Let's forget about it. Chime. Huh? What? Looks like we couldn't make it to the third trial. What a shame. No need to stay here any longer. Let's go back. I managed to pass the second trial, Master. How can I give up now? We've reached our goal, and you're seriously hurt. We don't have to continue. No. Those balds will laugh at us if we give up without a fight. I can go on. I thought Wusheng sect would be defeated in the second trial like always, but Tu Wangsheng beat it. Tu Wangsheng might not be able to beat it if Monk Excellence didn't help him. The second trial is over. Shiyuan from Soul Temple, Tu Wangsheng from Shiyuan, and Monk Excellence from Rosefinch Temple have passed the trial. The third trial is not about the illusion world. Participants who have passed the former trials, please take a step forward and get ready for the last trial, worship the Buddha. You've experienced all the sufferings of life and got enlightened. There are very few disciples who could do that in the past. This year, we have 3 disciples who obtained the honor of worshipping Buddha. It's good news for all of us. The last trial is different from the previous 2. The third spirit-leading joss stick that Elder Xuhui is about to light can let you see your true self, resonate with the Buddha's statue in the Spirit Mountain, and activate the Dharma image. Dharma image? Something like body of blissful Buddha or mantra of middle heaven Polaris. Please note that I won't ring the bell in the last trial. I'll light the joss stick now. Please be ready. It's about to start, but can a fake monk like me resonate with it? Most importantly, what should I do after activating it? Can't they be more specific? Guess I have to play by ear. Foo. I see. Ha ha ha, I've comprehended it. Halts. Boom. Wangsheng. What the hell did you do? He's injured. He passed out because he was exhausted. Don't worry, Monk Wuji. But Tu Wangsheng has lost the qualification to worship the Buddha. You can let him rest in a guest room in Soul Temple if you don't mind. Bah, I don't need your fake sympathy. I have faith. I discipline, learn, share, study, debate, and have the Agama Sutra and self-awareness. No, I shouldn't have understood so little. If I don't know myself, I can't discipline, learn, share, study, debate, and have the Agama Sutra and self-awareness. Monk Tu Wangsheng was too impatient. The Dharma image wouldn't appear that quickly if he thought about it a bit carefully. You mean the third trial isn't simple? Well, I'll spoil the fun part if I tell you now. Let's see if Shiyuan and Monk Excellence can comprehend it. Shiyuan's Dharma image has shown. It's not stable, but it's visible. But nothing happened around Monk Excellence yet. I'd suspect he's not a real monk if he didn't perform so well in the last 2 trials. I feel strange, but since Master said we could make the Dharma image appear, I should hang on. Hang in there, Shiyuan. Why hasn't Monk Excellence shown anything? Could it be Buddha doesn't approve of Monk Excellence's arrogance? Shiyuan should have sensed something, but he's missing the last bit. It's good for him to last this long. As for Monk Excellence, nothing happened to him. Could it be? Amitabha. I knew a fake monk wouldn't sense anything, but Tu Wangsheng and Shiyuan have resonated with the Dharma image already. I'll lose if I don't show them something, and people may suspect my identity. I can't fake the Dharma image, but I can do it differently. What's with the golden light? It doesn't look like the Dharma image. Monk Excellence. Demonic art of Ogdode tribulations, tribulation of altered Buddha. Shiyuan, you've shown. It's like the sun in the sky. The Buddha has descended to enlighten the world. The Buddha's light is so shiny. But I can't see the Dharma image. Why is Shiyuan worshipping him? What did Monk Excellence do? Amitabha. Amitabha. The Buddha is merciful. It enlightens all living beings. Scatter. What happened? Why did Shiyuan's Dharma image disappear? What happened after Monk Excellence touched his head? I've been hosting the Buddhist debate for decades, but it's the first time I see that. Do you know what's happening, Abbot Quanching? Monk Excellence is indeed different. If I'm right, he should have seen the nature of this trial and even has spare strength to enlighten Shiyuan, in case he followed the path that Tu Wangsheng went. The Han Empire's Buddhist debate is truly amazing. I've gained so much. My time was worth it. I admit defeat. What? I feel so refreshed after you enlightened me. It proves how wide the strength gap is between us. Why would you admit defeat instead of showing your Dharma image? You got me wrong, Shiyuan. I wanted to experience the well-known Buddhist debate, and I did it. So I won't compete for the Han Empire's Buddhist treasure with you. But of course, I'd be grateful if you could let me have a look at the relic. Monk Excellence has a clear mind and strong roots for the six sensations. No wonder you could make it to one of the contemporary arhats in the Rosefinch Temple. Our tricks must seem laughable for you. Multiple origin points gained respect. Abbot Quanching, Elder Xuhui, Nunsime, Monk Shiyuan. Good. They're praising me instead of accusing me of being a demonic monk. So even the pre-celestial masters in the main world can't see through the tribulation of altered Buddha as long as I don't use it against a group. I manipulated Shiyuan with tribulation of altered Buddha and then removed the side effects with finger of nirvana. The show was perfect. Since I can get close to relic either way, I might as well take a step back to win their favor and gain a good reputation and origin points as Monk Excellence. The main world is indeed strong. The tribulation of altered Buddha was powerful in small worlds, but I could only use it as a special effect in the main world. Without the chance and environment, I couldn't manipulate Shiyuan even for a few seconds. I've been cultivating Buddhism for decades, and I thought I had a firm faith. But Monk Excellence has enlightened me that my vision is still too narrow. Listening to you for one moment is much better than reading books for 10 years. Is that Daoyun? Haha. Daoyun has a clear mind. Monk Excellence's words must have helped her made progress in her breakthrough. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Monk Excellence. It's my pleasure. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Xie Daoyun is always upgrading through my efforts. That eccentric woman. I'll take back all my freebies for her someday. Since Monk Excellence has admitted defeat, then today's Buddhist debate's winner is. The winner should be Monk Excellence. Haven't you come around to the result, Shiyuan? Please enlighten me, Master. The third trial is all about giving up is victory. Giving up is victory? Giving up is victory? We Buddhism cultivators can only show the Dharma image after reaching the pre-celestial stage. But under the influence of the Buddha statue, you thought you could show it when you're a level 9 post-celestial cultivator. But because of your realm level, it was impossible for you to make it. This trial wanted you to know your deficiency and acknowledge it. Monk Excellence clearly knew that. He didn't show the Dharma image at all, and under the influence of the Buddha statue, he even had some spare strength to help you get out of the confusion. I see. I didn't think of that. Thank you for enlightening me, Monk Excellence. You were just confused in the trial, Shiyuan. You'd come around eventually even without me. What a coincidence. Should I thank Buddha for my good luck? Tisk. Stop flattering each other. How hypocritical. You've nagged a lot, but Monk Excellence won anyway. Monk Excellence, you saved my disciple, and I owe you one. This is an ebony prayer bead, my exclusive token. Take it. Come to Wushang sect on Skyscraping Ridge, Daba Mountain, when you're free. With this bead, our people won't stop you, and you can visit me directly. I'll do that for sure if I have the chance. Goodbye. Are we just leaving like this, Master? Be patient. We rarely come here, so I have to let Soul Temple see what I'm capable of. It was rare that Wuji didn't make a scene this year. Didn't he make enough scene when he stopped you from ringing the bell? Amitabha. Amitabha. He even convinced those evil monks from Wushang sect. Throughout the entire Buddhist debate, Monk Excellence's understanding of Buddhism is ahead of everyone. Arhat in the Rosefinch Temple indeed. Amazing Monk Excellence. The relic awaits in our temple's silence room, Monk Excellence. There it is. To avoid people's unintentional disturbance, we set it as a forbidden ground in the valley. What a nice place to meditate Buddhism. Phew, my efforts were worth it. I finally got the chance to get close to it. Why are there 4 masters sitting around the silence room? Are they here to meditate as well? Now there's only the hardest problem left for me to solve. The container will be broken after I absorb the system fragment. They'll only lend the relic to me to cultivate for 7 days. If I break it, Soul Temple won't let it go easily. They are pre-celestial elders in Soul Temple. They choose to meditate here to protect the forbidden ground. And at night, they'll chant to help the person in the silence room to concentrate. Now I know why Soul Temple is one of the top 3 temples in the Han Empire. There's only a 10 to 20% chance for me to escape at night with Rainbow Shift after destroying the relic and being chased by 4 pre-celestial masters. In that case, the Monk Excellence identity will be a goner, too. And who knows if there are some formation traps in the forbidden ground. I worked hard to win the Buddhist debate to confirm one thing. The silence room is here. The jade box that places the treasure is made from our founder's jade cushion. It's also a treasure in Soul Temple. Please handle it with care. I see. Thank you for taking me here. I need to confirm which is the system fragment. Is it the relic or Creek? I knew it. If this wasn't the case, I had to give up on upgrading the system and come back for the relic after I reach the pre-celestial stage. System fragment detected. Integrate? I guessed it right. The system fragment is indeed the box, and not the relic. Judging from previous experiences, the system fragments were all attached to jade, but the relic is a reverend monk's bone. Integrate. Destroying a box with sentimental value will upset Soul Temple, but they won't do anything to Monk Excellence for it. However, this identity's reputation and Buddhistic favor will drop. I'm okay with it since it's for getting the system fragment. Meanwhile, whoosh. Good. Soul Temple would never think that I'd sneak in with Wushang sect's airy shift. I couldn't do anything when they placed the relic in the center of the gate formation in the treasure hall. But Monk Excellence won, and they moved it to the forbidden ground with the exorcism formation. 4 pre-celestial guardians can't stop me. Monk Excellence will lose a good chance, but I owe him one already. I'll just add another. Wushang sect can afford to pay him back. The jade box is in ashes. Monk Excellence could sense the relic's Buddhism essence not long after he came here? And I wonder what profound Buddhism the relic has to influence an excellent monk like him so much that he accidentally crushed the box. Arhat Dushan, the founder of Soul Temple's theories are much different than Wushang sect's, but if I can study the relic, perhaps I can complete my theories. System fragment fused. System upgraded. Current level, level 3, transmigration function is upgraded. The system is now upgraded to level 3. Improving transmigration. Improving transmigration? It didn't let me wait before. Wait, the air is fluctuating behind me. Someone's here. Monk Excellence. Monk Wuji? Is another person in the silence room? Who dares to break into Soul Temple's forbidden ground? Tisk. I accidentally released a breath, and the 4 old monks outside noticed me. I've seen many Buddhism cultivators in various empires, Monk Excellence. But when it comes to the understanding and luck of Buddhism, you're the best. Please come to Wushang sect when you're free, and don't indulge yourself in Soul Temple's Buddhism. Having a taste of it would be enough. He's a great arhat for sure. A bright future is awaiting him. I can't let the Soul Temple have him. I must befriend him on behalf of the Wushang sect. Haha. I'll let you understand Wushang sect's Buddhism then. Alright, I should go before it's too late. See you. Excuse me, what are you doing here exactly? Is Wuji here to snatch the relic? Then why did he leave? I don't think he came here just to praise me. Ha ha ha. Looks like the 4 guardians of Soul Temple's strength has been improved even more. I'd say the same to your stealth, Monk Wuji. We only noticed you after you sneaked into the silence room. Are you here for the relic? Is Monk Excellence hurt? Borrowing is not the same as stealing. Besides, Monk Excellence helped Wushang sect. How would I hurt him? Haha, you took the upper hand this year, again. Ha ha ha. He must have been here to snatch the relic. We can't let our Buddhist relic fall into the hands of Wushang sect. The relic is still in the silence room. Looks like Wuji didn't succeed. Monk Excellence must have protected it and made Wuji expose himself to the 4 guardians. Successfully protecting the relic from Wuji. Monk Excellence has deep martial cultivation as well. Opens. Huh? Monk Excellence looks well, but why is he out? Wuji must have disturbed him too much that he can't calm his mind. Thank you, everyone. I've finished studying the relic. The time wasn't enough for activating the relic. Have you learned anything? I've gained too much from the Buddhist debate, and I was lucky enough to get so close to the relic. I shouldn't desire more. Compared to losing my tranquility for greed, I'd like to give it to someone else who needs it more. Shiyuan, if you can reach the pre-celestial stage with this, I'll be honored. Monk Excellence? But the jade box was accidentally. Sigh, I'm willing to be punished for it. I tried. A fake monk like me couldn't activate anything from the relic at all. I might as well use it to make amends to keep my reputation at an average level. You were dragged into this incident, Monk Excellence, but you blame yourself for it. How merciful you are. Wuji broke into the forbidden ground and tried to steal our relic. He did it because Soul Temple hadn't protected this place well enough. As a post-celestial martial artist, you did great by protecting the relic for a moment. You couldn't take care of everything. I have to thank you for protecting our relic, Monk Excellence. I wish I could be stronger. Wuji took the blame for me. That's good. I remember you travel the world to comprehend Buddhism and reach the pre-celestial stage, right? Studying the relic can enlighten you to fulfill your concept of everyone is a Buddha, and help your cultivation advance. You don't have to give up the chance just because the jade box is broken. Not just that, I think traveling the world suits me more than meditating in a silence room. Besides, I've learned something while I was in the silence room. Buddhism is a ship that carries people across the bridge between life and death. The great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. The great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. How nice. Well said. If everyone in this world can be a Buddha, how wonderful will that be? I hope you can practice with that theory in the future to prove your Buddhism. I'll keep what you said in mind, masters. It's getting late. I should go on with my journey. Amitabha. Amitabha. Good. Getting the system fragment went well. Now I just need to wait for the system to complete upgrading. Buddhist debate is over, and I'm done being a monk. It's time to be Xie Yen again and find the woman who can help me reach the pre-celestial stage. Please wait, Monk Excellence. Huh? I haven't thanked you in person. Xie Daoyun? Why does she want to thank me? I was watching you beating the trials, and I'd learned so much. After I reached the pre-celestial stage, I felt I had great responsibilities on my shoulders but didn't know what to do. Your theories enlightened me, and my cultivation realm was loosened as well. You're truly my savior. I can't thank you enough. You flattered me. You made it because you're talented. Even in the eyes of flowery anecdotes, Xie Daoyun is a top beauty. But she's the kind of woman who could travel with a bunch of handsome men and handle everything well. She seems not to be the innocent type. But which type is she? Let me find out with the flowery technique. Let me see your true color, woman. What's wrong? Haha, nothing. I'm just thinking about how fickle fate is. She meets everything that flowery sword power requires to reach the pre-celestial stage. Looking like a social butterfly, she actually has a clear and innocent heart. I've searched for a while, but it's you the whole time. At the foot of Soul Temple, Octagonal Pavilion. Di Xiaoyao from the Han Empire's royal family, the 8th prince, child Golden Jade. Drinking tea from a purple clay pot and reciting poems, the admiring unrestrained couple outlines the joyful air. The person who'll enjoy this pot of tea with me, I wonder when she will come. She's coming, huh? The person beside Fairy Daoyun. He seems to be Monk Excellence from the Tang Empire. Pavilion of Elites has illustrated books about him. I heard Monk Excellence was traveling in the Han Empire, but I didn't think I'd see him here today. And he looks very close to Fairy Daoyun. I know he's a monk, but I've never heard Daoyun would be so warm to a foreigner. Does she like this monk? Fairy Daoyun. Monk Excellence. My name is Di Xiaoyao. I've waited here for a while. Who is he? Should Monk Excellence know this man? I didn't think you'd come so early, Child D. Nice to meet you. They have a date? Don't mind it, Daoyun. Having tea and listening to the Buddhist debate at the foot of Soul Temple is interesting. I saw you and Monk Excellence talking in joy in the distance. You must have been friends for a long time. I've admired Monk Excellence for a long time, but it's the first time I see him in person. I see. Sorry about making assumptions. Monk Excellence is the contemporary arhat of Rosefinch Temple in the Tang Empire. His temple is different from the Buddhist Shinjai sect, which requires disciples to live with the world. Looks like I have nothing to worry about. I didn't mean to offend you. Please don't mind, Monk Excellence. None taken. This golden man is interesting. I wonder if he's interested in Xie Daoyun. I know our date is tomorrow, but since we've already met, let's make the date today. I know Shinjai sect's rules. If you have any questions about me being the reincarnation of Polaris, ask away. So Xie Daoyun didn't come to Luoyang City just for the Buddhist debate. She's here to find the reincarnation of Polaris as well. Is he the target this time? Is Ji Yun Tao out of the game? The Polaris is the master of fate and has the responsibility to unify the orthodox and demon sects. What made you think you're the reincarnation of it? Every Polaris of the Han Empire was one of the most outstanding people at the time. 5 beauties and 5 childs are the best of our time, and I'm one of them. The Polaris reincarnation should be noble and exemplary. People should feel the imperial aura from that person. As you know, I mediated disputes between the orthodox and demon sects and suppressed the chaos that the northern barbarians inflicted. No other peers had ever done such accomplishments. Besides, I cultivate the Han Empire's royal martial art, Kai Long Sutra. Do you know any martial art that's more honorable than this? I must be the Polaris reincarnation. What do you think, Miss Daoyun? I believe you'll have the power to do everything you want someday. If you're the Polaris, what kind of martial world will you build? Ha! The martial world and the court should help each other. Everything has its established order, and I'll be the creator and key player. Is my answer satisfactory, Miss Daoyun? He's arrogant. I see. I look forward to traveling with you, Child D, but our date was set for tomorrow. I'm just walking Monk Excellence out. There should be some following arrangements about Buddhist debate later, so I'm afraid we can't take off right away. I'll follow your schedule. I'll wait for you by the Perry in the City West at noon tomorrow. I wanted to invite Miss Daoyun to drink tea with me, but I didn't think you'd come as well, Monk Excellence. Please wait for a moment. Lu Cheng, get us another cup. Yes. No need for the trouble, sir. It's getting late. I should go. What a shame. You must give me the honor of having tea with you if we meet again. Finding the Polaris must be tiring, Miss Xie. I wish you good luck. Thank you. Farewell, Monk Excellence. Di Xiaoyao asked Xie Daoyun to verify if he's the Polaris reincarnation, but clearly that's not what he exactly wants. He's only into Xie Daoyun. Whatever. I never took the initiative on any girl before, but based on my experience, no woman can resist my beautiful smile. Half a day later. I've thought about it. It's better for me to approach Xie Daoyun as Monk Excellence. Xie Yan already has Qin Xinqi. It'll raise the difficulty to hell if I use that identity, and it'll be hard for me to get out of this. I want to die. Wouldn't it be harder for a monk to court women? There's no way to be loyal to both lover and Buddha. That's a famous saying coming from a monk. From now on, Monk Excellence will be a lovesick monk. Xie Daoyun made breakthroughs twice with my help. Now I need her help to upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords and reach the pre-celestial stage. This is a basic rule of cultivation equivalent exchange. I finally found the woman who can help me break through. I have to win her heart even when there are 3 people involved. It'll get my motor going more. Xie Daoyun is a pre-celestial master, so I won't let you out very often. I've got a great idea to step in, and I'll do it after saying goodbye to Ran. Alright, be careful, master. You're talented and clear-minded. No wonder Nun Sime values you. I look forward to your achievements in the future. But as far as I know about Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods, you may have to have a breakup battle with your brother, Xie Yan the charming Jade Child, to make a breakthrough and reach excellence. It won't be a battle of life and death, but it'll cut the family relations. Think it through, Ran. Ran, I've been looking for you. Swish swish swish. I'm here to say goodbye. I've been in Luoyang City long enough. Since you can take care of yourself here, I'll continue to go on my journey. Contact the Moqing sect if you want to reach me. You know Lotus Nunnery and Moqing sect don't like each other, but you still ask me to do something that may be deemed as betraying my sect. Do you dislike me so much that you finally decide to kill me with a borrowed knife? Talking about killing while Buddha is watching? You'd better keep silent. But why wouldn't you just leave the Lotus Nunnery, anyway? You've only been here several months after all. Bang! Because Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods suit me perfectly. Only Lotus Nunnery can help me reach the pre-celestial stage as soon as possible. Crack. Fine. Contact me if anything goes wrong. Be careful not to let Lotus Nunnery fool you. Brother. Huh? I just want to tell you something. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I'll find the solution to change the cultivation method of the Lotus Nunnery. See you at that time. See you then. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I knew Ran was gifted. She already understood the basics of the Lotus Nunnery's pre-celestial art, 7 clear emotions mirroring Lotus heart. We're basically sure that Ji Yuntao is the Polaris, but he hasn't awakened yet. We can't announce that to the public to avoid unnecessary trouble. Di Xiaoyao is a royal member. Now that he recommended himself, it's hard for our sect to turn him down. I see. You've reached the pre-celestial stage, Daoyun. The next for you should be to refine your mind with love. You'd been in touch with various young talents. Is there anyone you like? No, I only cared about finding the Polaris. And I didn't pay any attention to that. Enter the secular world, leave the secular world, and forget love after getting it. With your talent, you'll exceed our former sect leaders in recent generations and reach the multi-celestial stage for sure. Don't waste your talent. I'll start finding someone I like after this trip. I'm not interested in worldly experience or refining my mind with love. When can I return to my sect and live a free life? The second day. Huh? The Chinese herbaceous peony that grows in the garden is colorful but has no character. The lotus that grows in the pool is clean and white but has no taste. Only the peony is a real beauty. When they bloom, it's so beautiful that everyone in the city would come to enjoy them. Lotus is beautiful, and peony is more beautiful. But if you ask me, the flower in front of me is the most beautiful. Please go on board, Miss Daoyun. Wow, what an entrance. A pre-celestial martial artist controls silk ribbons with post-celestial dancers tied on them while spilling petals. Di Xiaoyao has the power, money, and people to do such things, and it did look splendid. Normal girls may have fallen for this by now. But Master Xie said Xie Daoyun had seen numerous young talents. Even Ji Yuntao didn't win her heart, let alone these tricks. I'll report this to Master. Half a day later. We'll travel by water, passing by Chuzhou City and Yingcheng City, and then travel overland in Handling City. It's a long trip. We can take it slow. I personally arranged our schedule. Hope you'll like it. Thank you, Child D. I truly look forward to it. Huh? What's with the strong energy of yin on these birds? Splash. What's going on? I can tell there is yin energy on those animals. And they're heading for the same place. Something may be happening ahead. Interesting. Speed up and follow the animals, Lu Cheng. Let's see what's going on ahead. 15 minutes later. Miss Daoyun? I must cause all living beings, those born from eggs, wombs, moisture, by transformation, those with form, those without form, those with thought, those without thought, those not totally endowed with thought, and those not totally without thought to enter nirvana without residue and be taken across to cessation. Isn't that monk excellence? What? He's chanting for animals? I thought he's handsome the last time I saw him. Now that I see him again, I think he's even more good-looking. What an otherworldly monk. I didn't expect I'd see you after opening my eyes again. What a nice surprise. Do you know why there is yin energy on these animals, monk excellence? I have no idea. I was afraid the gathering yin energy might hurt the animals nearby. So I decided to go downstream on a turtle and chant to comfort the animals on the way. Of course you can sense the yin energy. How could I show such a wonder without Chinger using Ghost Parade to drive the animals here? I admire your nobility, monk excellence. Multiple origin points gained appreciation. Lu Qing, Di Xiaoyao, Xie Daoyun. Alright, I've cleared the surrounding yin energy completely. Fate brought us together. Where are you going? Am I interrupting your journey? You attracted numerous fishes and birds here for your chanting. Such an amazing scene really impressed me. Why do you think you're interrupting our journey? Our destination is Jia Ruins in suburban Daba City. Now we're heading to Nanyang City by water and then take a carriage there. Jia Ruins. That happens to be my destination as well. May I go with you? Am I a big enough third wheel? Is it merely a coincidence? But a monk can't be a threat to me, no matter how handsome he is. Besides, Miss Daoyun likes Buddhism. Perhaps I can use him to attract her. How can I refuse you? Come aboard, please. Thank you. Nice to meet you again, Miss Xie. Nice to meet you. I admire your profound understanding of Buddhism, monk excellence. Phew. With pre-celestial martial artists' presence, it was hard to hide Qinger's yin energy. I had to use tribulation of altered Buddha to cover it. Qinger drove the animals here, and I controlled them. And I had to predict Xie Daoyun's arrival. It was even harder than fighting. The result deserves it. Not bad. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points, Xie Daoyun. I hope those animals won't be too panicky after waking up from tribulation of altered Buddha. Chirp, growl woo, cheep. Glad to have a talk with you today. A treasure deserves its perfect match. This sutra is the only extant copy. Only you can maximize its value. This a Guanyin jade pendant. It can bring peace to its owner and stabilize the cultivation. You just reached the pre-celestial stage not long ago, Miss Daoyun. It suits you perfectly. I shouldn't accept such a rare gift. I didn't do anything for you. I'm not a real monk. What am I going to do with a sutra? Alright, how about you, Miss Daoyun? I agree with monk excellence. I appreciate your kindness, child D. Sorry for my negligence. I shouldn't disgrace you with worldly items. But you're welcome to visit my collection anytime during the trip. I obtained these when I stopped by Datong and Dongshang auction houses. They're not very rare. Hope you'll like it. I heard Child Golden Jade liked collecting and was a regular visitor to multiple auction houses. Now I see it's true. These are nothing to me. I have a supreme raw stone of jadeite. It's about 2.5 meters high. You can visit my mansion to see it anytime you want, Daoyun. Wow, now he's calling her Daoyun. He carries a bunch of treasures with him wherever he goes. Isn't he worried about getting them stolen? But with Lu Qing, a pre-celestial martial artist, around him, normal thieves wouldn't dare to steal his belongings. Collecting is interesting. Besides the item's stories and value, watching all kinds of people throwing money at it is fun. For example, this bracelet looks ordinary, and it's indeed nothing special. Only a pippled tree seed, a kind of ancient medicine, sealed inside the amber makes it kind of valuable. Sounds like you don't value the bracelet. Then why did you collect it? Haha, someone was bidding against me at Datong auction house. I got bored and couldn't bear it. So I offered a high price and got it. I don't know who the other bidder was because that auction needed every participant to wear a mask. What a shame. What a poor wretch. He even offended Di Xiaoyao. You're always candid and generous, child D. I didn't expect you'd be so naughty. It's just a little idiosyncrasy. If it were a book about an unimportant martial art to you and a weak ordinary person was bidding against you, would you let the person have it? A weak person shouldn't have bid for it in the first place. But the hypothesis can't stand. I've seen numerous martial arts. I wouldn't care about ordinary ones. If that really happens, I'll give it up. I see. Xie Daoyun is testing Di Xiaoyao all the time. I have a basin of dark jade grass on top of the boat absorbing moon essence. I'll take it here for you. At night, Monk Excellence's cabin. With a strong family background, Di Xiaoyao is good-looking, gorgeous, and gentle. He's a perfect man to most ordinary women. I can finally get some fresh air, Ku. But you said Xie Daoyun wasn't an ordinary woman. She'd traveled with numerous talents after all. Yes, Di Xiaoyao's tricks can't work on Xie Daoyun, but it makes it harder for me to win her heart. Anyway, let me show him some professional skills. The next day. What a nice sunny day. It's perfect for some tea while enjoying the beautiful view. I especially kept some Longjing tea in Luoyang City. Today is the best day to have a taste. It's green, fragrant, sweet, and good-looking. How nice. The tea can't compare with your company, no matter how good it is. Have you ever thought about how many people and resources the Han Empire need to invest in collecting such tea? The world is like a machine, and individuals are like its parts. Someone with a high status like me should care about the big picture. The Han Empire is prosperous, and the Han people have spare food at home. If the tea grower all changes into growing rice, what will the rice grower do? Everything exists for a reason. I see. Daoyun, I know you're a Buddhism cultivator, but the Xinjai sect is different from other Buddhistic sects. I'm curious about one thing. What is it? The Xinzahi sect values worldly experience. Can someone really return to Buddhism after falling in love? There's no truly falling in love in our cultivation. For me, everything is a trial. Imperial concubine Yun is also from the Xinjai sect, and my father once asked her the same question. She replied with something more than you. I followed my heart, so I had to disappoint the Buddha. Affection, oh, of what is affection comprised? Where from and how has it got the power like that to impel you to live and die just side by side? The only thing that lovebirds want is to always stay with each other. Even the emperor couldn't resist that urge. Miss Yun and His Majesty's love story is indeed touching, but that's too rare. And no one knows if she's indulging herself in love or taking all that as a trial. A wrong example. That lovesick emperor has another 72 concubines besides imperial concubine Yun. They are involved in Miss Yun's love story. Whatever. People in ancient times may have different mindsets. Perhaps they think the emperor is a spoonie because he even fell for imperial concubine Yun. Anyway, Di Xiaoyao can't please Xie Daoyun at all. Look at the great atmosphere. Looks like it's my chance now. Why did you sigh, Monk Excellence? Did you feel being left out because we were too focused on talking? No, it's just that I heard your conversation and got a question. Perhaps you may answer it for me? There's a saying, death is nothing to be afraid of if one can be with their loved one forever. Mandarin ducks are more enviable than deities. If humans love someone to the bones, what would they do? Monk Excellence, your question is quite interesting. I think humans' love should be greater than Mandarin ducks. Just like this pair of fish. Even out of the water, they can help by being with each other all the time. They choose to stay with each other even at the most critical moment. This is the ultimate love. Help and be with each other all the time. What do you think, Monk Excellence? I knew Di Xiaoyao would answer that way, but this answer would only push Xie Daoyun further away. Please give me your hand. I think. Release. Swim separate ways. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Perhaps you would like to hear a story. A girl fell for a man at the first sight, so she prayed every morning in the hope of seeing that man again. And her sincerity moved the Buddha. The Buddha told her, "You must give up on everything you currently have and cultivate for 100 years to get a chance of passing by him. And you can be with him after 700 years of cultivation." The girl said yes without hesitation. During the 1st century, the girl became a seed. After enduring 99 years of exposure to wind and rain, she finally grew up as a big tree. She was unable to move and suffered from loneliness. In the 100th year, a bird landed on the girl's branch. She knew the bird was her love's reincarnation at first sight. But the bird flapped away before the girl could touch him. She never saw him again. In the second life, the girl became a bird, looking for the other bird that once landed on her branch. But in no way could she find him. So she had to wait for the next century. When the 2nd century came, the girl flew by a lake and found her love was a little fish. The girl flew in the sky, while her love stayed in the water. In the 3rd life, she became a little fish. After 3 lives, the girl had a hunch that there would be another 100 years of waiting. But she looked forward to their encounter anyway. Finally, she saw him. But that life ended with her being eaten by his bear mother. The 4th, 5th, and 6th life passed by. Until the 7th life, she became a human again. You've cultivated for 600 years. Cultivate for another 100 years and you'll be with him. I kept missing him, but he came to me every time. Does it mean he has feelings for me as well? Yes. When you were searching for him, he was looking for you as well. But the time hasn't come. You need to cultivate for 700 years to make it. I can hold on, but there's no need for it. I still love him, but I don't have to marry him. I'm happy with what I have now. In the 7th life, the girl met her love again. They knew they had waited for each other for so long. But they merely looked at each other, full of love. And carried on walking, smiling. Multiple origin points gained, appreciation, xie daoyun. What a sad story. They wasted 700 years and didn't end up together. If I were the girl, I'd either keep going until I got to be with my love or give up at the very start. What do you think, Daoyun? Daoyun? Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Do you agree with that, Monk Excellence? Love is a mere dream of life. It may be a need, but no need to hold on to it. A brief experience is enough. Too true. I thought life was like rowing on a boundless sea, looking for a shore. And love was something that slows your rowing and wastes your time. There's no need for it. Now that I heard your idea, I see that one needs to experience love to fulfill his life, but love can also be deemed a dream. The dream ends eventually, but it'll make you smile when you recall it on a night with moonlight years later. Wait, what on earth did you grasp? I was always confused about love before, but you cleared my confusion and made me stop resisting it. It's just a dream. A dream won't stop my dreams. You're very talented, Miss Xie. Impressive indeed. She just said something that only frivolous women would say with an extremely innocent, pure tone. What are girls learning in the Shinjai sect? Are Buddhism cultivators all this casual? I mean, open-minded, about love? No, I can't let Monk Excellence mislead Daoyun. The 2nd day. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points, xie daoyun. Origin point gained, appreciation, 0.01 points, xie daoyun. Xie daoyun still provides me origin points from time to time even after 1 day. This is good. With my observation these days, I found that xie daoyun is a real genius. Love is nothing but a shackle for her, but the martial art she's cultivating requires her to experience it. Her idea of perfect love is to put all her passion into a relationship that will eventually separate. Anyway, isn't that what I want? I'll persuade her into dating me by pleasing her and convincing her of our shared aim. I think I can win her heart before reaching Jia ruins. A month later. It turned out that I was overconfident. My hands are tied with Di Xiaoyao's presence. I can't get our relationship to the next level. Is something bothering you, Monk Excellence? Not really. I'm just wondering when we'll arrive in Jia ruins. Oh, right. I merely heard of the Jia ruins. I don't know more details. Can you tell me something, Miss Xie? This is strange. Why would Di Xiaoyao invite Xie Daoyun to a ruin? Jia ruins is more like a scenery spot. The Han government discovered it decades ago. Most organs in the ruins were harmless, and most treasures there were taken away. Once you enter the ruins, you'll feel suppressed by the power similar to the sect gate formation. And people who are below level 8 of the post-celestial stage can barely walk deep in the ruins. The ruins' suppression isn't that strong to pre-celestial martial artists, but it's strong enough to stop us from flying. The later investigation confirmed that some ancient sect built the immortal land to help their disciples cultivate. But that sect vanished for some reason, and the ruins were left ever since. You can't see it from the outside, but there's an entirely different, independent world inside the ruins. It sounds like a small world to me. I'll go there and gain some experience. Few days later. Finally. This is the Jia ruins. It's said that Jia ruins is a famous scenery spot in the Han Empire, so there are many visitors. But the suppression in the cave stops ordinary people from getting in, so they only wander around nearby the entrance to seize a chance of seeing the inside. Over time, a town was built by the entrance, which serves visitors mostly. Besides, even if you're strong enough to ignore the suppression, you need corresponding approval documents to go deep. It's for safety concerns, not for preventing someone from causing trouble. Xie Daoyun and Di Xiaoyao are talking. I can let Qing'er out to get some fresh air. You finally let me out, Master. I can't be with you recently. We happened to stay here for a while. You can tour the walk around yourself, Qing'er. No need. Staying with you is better. I don't want Xie Daoyun to find and kill you. Be a good girl. I'll have plenty of time to be with you. Here comes that again. Is that, Monk Excellence? How would an evil spirit bother him? I've toured the town with Xie Daoyun all day. It's been a long time since I walked this much. My legs are sore. I'll massage them, Master. How do you feel? Very good. Your skills are improving. Wait, there are. Evil Elimination Sutra. Bang. Help me, Master. Master? What's with that address? Why would you be with such an evil spirit? Multiple origin points gained. Shocked. Elder Kongyuan, Elder Konggao, Elder Kongxi. Elders? Damn. They are the 3 exorcism elders of the Rosefinch Temple. What are they doing here? I thought you already forgot about who we are. That ghost must have captivated you. You too. We'll eliminate the evil spirit first. Please wait for a moment, elders. Hear me out first. Don't eliminate her. Are you speaking for her? Did she really captivate you? There's something you don't know. They don't hold malice against me. Perhaps making up excuses will be counterproductive. It's a long story. Please hear me out. Monks are straightforward, and Qing'er is actually a pure spirit. I should be able to muddle through. A girl was once living nearby a city named Shashwi. Her family had a house and field and they led a happy life. Dad, mom. But the bully in the city was very cruel. He conspired with villains and occupied the girl's house and field forcibly. Her father wanted to reason with the bully, but the bully beat him up. The girl's mother advised him to be a good man, but the bully grabbed her, humiliated her at will, and eventually killed her. The poor father and daughter lost their home. The bully was so devious that he sent people to beat them in the city. The innocent girl died with malice. She turned into a ferocious ghost and wanted to avenge. And that's when I ran into her. I used to be poor, but I was lucky to meet you, Monk Excellence. I pity her misfortune, and she never did anything vile. So I let her stay with me to try to find a way to release her soul. What do you think? The more ferocious the ghost is, the more powerful evil elimination sutra gets. Maybe she is a good ghost, or she should have been vanquished by now. Amitabha. I think I've muddled it through. Why are they here, anyway? Are they here to take Monk Excellence back because he was away for too long? Monk Excellence? He's my friend, elders. Hint. Di Xiaoyao is here, Chinger. Hide. Open the door. No need to avoid. Lu Qing said you've got some visitors. Are you all right? It's okay. I ran into 3 of my elders. And perhaps we made too much noise when we talked about Buddhism. Sorry to disturb your rest. Let me introduce. 15 minutes later. Child Golden Jade and Pure Jade Beauty are top talents even in the Tang Empire. And their background is no less than the Rosefinch Temple. It's good that you befriend them. Amitabha, we've got something to tell you. I have prepared some tea for you, elders. Please have a taste. It's the first time I've seen such a well-behaved ghost. How long has she been with you? A few months, or a year, I don't remember. Looks like she is a harmless ghost. I can relax now. Let's try a bundle. Thud, go on top of him everyone. Hee hee. Ha. Yeah, a harmless ghost. I heard you were outstanding at the Buddhist debating in Loyang City, and Master Quanqing, XUHUI, and Sime said the nicest things about you. Is that true? Outstanding is a bit exaggerated. It was just a normal Buddhist debating. Don't be so humble. We've heard the news. All the masters in the 3 major Buddhistic sects in the Han Empire were full of praise about you. I heard you also added new understandings into the Rosefinch Temple's Buddhism? I'm afraid my immature theory would only offend you. Please tell. The Buddha said he would help sentient beings go through their lives. We Buddhism cultivators listen to him and cultivate under strict rules to eventually become arhats, who are above the worldly circle. The Buddhist scriptures have been there forever, and temples of various styles are all over the world. If we can share the Buddha's burden and help sentient beings go through their lives. Monk Excellence. I was too immersed in it. Did you say that at the debate in Loyang City? Yes. It's surprising that the masters spoke highly of such an irrational theory. Fine. We're better at martial arts than Buddhism. Since Abbot Quanqing spoke high of your theory, we won't question it. Thankfully. According to instructions of disguise, the 3 exorcism elders at the Rosefinch Temple are just good at martial arts. Their understanding of Buddhism isn't deep. I should convince them as long as I don't make it sound too weird. Close. Elders? Damn, what's with this atmosphere? Did I say anything wrong? Enough of chit-chat. It's time to talk business. Please tell. Some big trouble is going to happen nearby. You'd better stop traveling and return to the Rosefinch Temple with us. What could make you all think it's troublesome? What on earth happened? Not long ago, Shi Sanmei, the guardian elder of the Wangshi sect, attacked our branch. Numerous disciples were hurt, and Elder Heiyun was killed. When the abbot received the news, he sent us to capture Shi Sanmei immediately. But Shi Sanmei was clearly well prepared. We tracked him down from the Tang Empire to the Han Empire but finally lost sight of him. And his last trace was left here. We've searched for a long time in and around this town. We even entered the ruins several times, but we couldn't find him. It's not convenient for us to search in the Han Empire's territory after all. So we decided to abort the search and return to the Rosefinch Temple at the end of this month. Surprisingly, we met you in the city. I see. Shi Sanmei is the guardian elder of the Wangshi sect. He's at level 4 of the pre-celestial stage, excellent at medicine and poison, and about as strong as Gu Yi. According to instructions of disguise, Shi Sanmei sent Monk Excellence to the Rosefinch Temple as a spy. He and I are on the same team. Shi Sanmei was too shrewd to attack the Rosefinch Temple himself. Why would he do that? Will the Wangshi sect and the Rosefinch Temple start a war? Thank you for your concern, elders. But I want nothing to do with this. Besides, I'm trying to date Xie Daoyun. I can't return to the Rosefinch Temple with them. I know nothing about Monk Excellence's martial arts. I have to find a way to send them away in case they find my identity. I've been traveling with Di Xiaoyao, and he plans to stay here for a long time. Shi Sanmei shouldn't dare to offend a prince of the Han Empire. I'll be safe here. And I feel that if I stay with Di Xiaoyao and Miss Xie, I'll reach the pre-celestial stage soon. If I miss this chance, I don't know when I can advance. Chance encounters are indeed important to us Buddhism cultivators. Since you put it like that, we'll stay in this town and return after you reach the pre-celestial stage. By then, you should be able to protect yourself. Damn, I've got to hit on Xie Daoyun. I can't let them get in my way. Ahem. Elders, have you thought about how much pressure Di Xiaoyao, a royal member of the Han Empire, will have with 3 pre-celestial martial artists' presence here? You know, this is his territory. I see. We'll wait for you in Hulu town nearby. Meet us after you reach the pre-celestial stage, and we'll return to the Rosefinch Temple together. Makes sense. Crack. I was so scared. I thought they would kill me. Phew, they finally left. The next day, Di Xiaoyao and Xie Daoyun went to the local officials. I think we'll enter the ruins tomorrow. My problem is how to turn Xie Daoyun's appreciation into love. Tisk. It's hard to make progress when Di Xiaoyao is here. Could it be that coincidental? Who's there? Not bad. Looks like you haven't forgotten about what I taught you, my son. It's been a while, Woog. I almost forgot that Monk Excellence's real name is Qin Woog. He claims to be my father. He must be Shi Sanmei. He should hold no malice or even any other strong feelings against me, or there should be origin points coming. Is he here to say hello? People from the Rosefinch Temple are looking for you. What's going on, father? Leave them be. They can't catch me. I heard you attacked the Rosefinch Temple yourself, hurt numerous disciples, and killed Elder Heiyun. The Wangshi sect and the Rosefinch Temple are on bad terms, but they wouldn't interfere with each other's business. Why would he do that? It's not like you. What happened? Hee hee. What do you think? That old man had something I wanted, so I killed him for it. That's all. But, Woog. It must be hard to cultivate alone all the time in the Rosefinch Temple, right? Do you remember how hard I worked to let those monks agree to let you travel outside? But you did a great job. If it were another man, he might not be capable enough to become the contemporary Arhat. Being a spy is hard. You've done a lot for our sect. It's okay for you to leave the Wangshi sect or return to the secular world as a normal man in the future if you want. The sect leader and I won't say anything to oppose. Father, I'm a disciple of the Wangshi sect. I won't do foolish things like that. The hell you will. Monk Excellence is already the contemporary Arhat in the Rosefinch Temple. The Wangshi sect would never be so stupid to give him up. Good, good. Looks like you're still level-headed. Then how about doing me a favor? Just go ahead, Father. I was looking for something and I found it in Datong City. But someone took it before I did. It's too troublesome to find another one, so I followed the person who took it and tried to find a chance to get it. But that man has a pre-celestial bodyguard on the surface and 3 pre-celestial bodyguards in the dark. They'd notice me every time I get a bit closer. Even when I was following them in the distance, they managed to ditch me several times. What exactly are you looking for, Father? Di Xiaoyao has it now. You should have seen it. I need you to bring it to me. Forming items with your energy? How powerful you are. Wait, that seems familiar. Isn't it Di Xiaoyao's bracelet? So you were the one who bid against Di Xiaoyao. We got to meet again because I followed Di Xiaoyao. Seems like fate brought Di Xiaoyao and me together. Please calm down, Father. There are 3 pre-celestial bodyguards around Di Xiaoyao? I never noticed them on our way here. A prince of the Han Empire indeed. I'd love to get anything you want, Father. But even you failed, how could I? I have a plan, and all you need to do is follow it. Di Xiaoyao's been chasing Xie Daoyun. If Xie Daoyun asks for the bracelet, he'll give it to her for sure. I don't think Xie Daoyun will ask anything from Di Xiaoyao. Do you plan to blackmail Di Xiaoyao with Xie Daoyun? And what can I do? Blackmailing is too risky. It's easy to make them fight me and I'll end up with nothing. I'll steer Di Xiaoyao away and then severely injure Xie Daoyun with an incurable poison. That's where you step in and drive me away. Then you'll tell Di Xiaoyao that you need his bracelet to heal Xie Daoyun. He won't refuse. I see. Then I'll use your cure to heal Xie Daoyun and keep the bracelet. Di Xiaoyao has many ways to solve common poisons, so I'll poison her with an incurable one. You don't need to heal her in front of Di Xiaoyao. Just find a chance to sneak out and give the bracelet to me. How ferocious. No, I can't follow his plan. I think your plan is still risky, Father. Di Xiaoyao doesn't trust me. What if he refuses to give me the bracelet or demands to watch me heal Xie Daoyun? That way, the plan can go awry. I have a better plan. What is it? Help me win Xie Daoyun's heart.